Hi, I'm Stu from StuTech. Welcome to Real Stories from the StuTech community. These are honest moments from real people that we've had the privilege to help. Not just about fixing tech, it's about making life a little easier. So let's meet today's guest. So let's start by you telling us your name, where you're from, and how you first heard of StuTech.
Well, I'm Judy Knox, and I live in Fountain of the Sun in Mesa, Arizona. And I first heard about StuTech, I think maybe before he had even formed the company. My neighbor, or my friend, told me about her neighbor, Stu, who was a computer expert. Said if you ever need help with your computer, you could call him.
So when you called StuTech, what kind of tech help did you need when you first reached out to us?
When I first called him, I was having trouble with my laptop computer, my desktop computer, and my TV, and things weren't working together. My laptop and desktop, which were supposed to work together, didn't work together. And so he said, no problem, I'll come and take a look.
So how did StuTech and Stu help you, and what was the experience like?
Well, the first thing I called him for was I have all Apple products, and all my phone and my iPad and my laptop and my desktop are all supposed to be synced, and everything, if I do something on one of them, is supposed to be sent through the cloud to the other one. For some reason that was not happening, and all of my pictures, I have thousands of pictures, which I realize is ridiculous, but I have thousands of pictures, and they were all, every time I would take a picture on the phone, it would go to my iPad and to my desk or my laptop, but it would never go to my desktop. And so my desktop, if you looked on my desktop, you would think I hadn't taken a picture since 2014.
So how did we help you? And what was that experience like?
Well, that was quite a process, because he checked all of the different settings and everything, and I had already had the Geek Squad come and spend an hour, and they couldn't fix it. So anyway, he checked all the settings, everything seemed to be okay, but it still wasn't syncing. Eventually, he ended up taking my great big heavy desktop computer that I couldn't even carry to put in my car, let alone take it to Apple and try to get it fixed. He took it, he has connections there, and he took it in there, and they worked on it for a long time. They finally fixed it. And now my pictures all sync, and I'm very happy.
So if someone was on the fence about calling StuTech and using us for our tech services, whether it's TV, computer, whatever, what would you say to them?
Well, when people ask me, I always tell them, call him. He knows what he's doing. He knows all the different tech, whatever equipment you have, he knows what to do. And if he doesn't, he knows how to find out. He's fixed everything I had, every question. And sometimes it takes things that I've been struggling to try to figure out for 3 days, he fixes in 5 minutes.
Since getting help from StuTech and engaging with us, how has your tech setup or even your daily life gotten better?
Oh my gosh, my daily life is a lot better, because when I come up against a computer problem or a problem with my TV or anything like that, or even my phone, some silly thing with my phone, which is always, every time they update the phones, something gets kind of screwed up. He always knows what to do. He can remotely access my computer. One day I called him about something, and he says, oh, I can fix that right now. And he just went on his computer, and I watched the little arrow go around, and click, 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 and before you know it, he'd fixed all the settings or whatever it was that was out. I don't have to know what the problem is anymore, because he fixes it. The thing is, I live by myself. I am not a computer expert. I think I know enough to do the things that I want to do most of the time, but I just have peace of mind now that I didn't have before, because I know that if I have a problem, I know who to call. I know that I'll get a quick answer. I know that if he can't be there right now, he'll give me a specific time when he will be here. And a lot of times he can fix things remotely, which is just amazing. And I don't know, I just can't, I hope he's around for a long time. I love Stu's tagline. He says, if you have problems with your computer, call StuTech, not your kids. And boy, is that great advice.
Judy, thank you so much for those kind words and being a client since almost day one. I am honored and touched and honestly overwhelmed with the love that you've shared today in talking to, well, whoever's watching this channel. So again, thank you. And for those who are watching, until next time, I'm Stu from StuTech. And remember, like Judy said, call us, not your kids.